Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be crafting these super cute ducks today. They're so adorable. I'm just waiting on this over here so we can do the thing. Alrighty, so I think I've got this pulled up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's come back over here. And that's pulled up. Let me get my phone pulled up. I got to get all the things pulled up. It takes me forever to figure this out. It's a one-man show around here. So we're going to be doing the, like I said, these super cute ducks. It's they're individually, or you can get them as a bundle. I just put them in as a bundle because I think that people might like them together. And they're super cute. What was I doing? Oh, yes. Pulling this up. And then I will send out the broadcast to the Facebook friends. Alrighty, let's see. Pull this up, and this, and that. Alright. Got that ready. Alright, let's pull up the Facebook. Let's see. Come over here. Let's let it load. Go to myself. Go here. I'm here, everyone. I gotta send out the broadcast to everybody who wants to come. Give me just 1 second. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Hang on. Give me a second. Once I get this done, it should be good to go. Alright, that's done. Yes, doing that. Go back to Facebook. Put it over here. Awesome. Sweet. Got it. Holy smokes, everybody. Hello, friends. Welcome. So today we're going to be doing these guys right here. Let me show you. It's these. Let me take them out of the bag so you can see. Actually, let me put my wax paper down first. I always forget that. Alright, if you're on YouTube, these are in the description. If you're on Facebook, you can comment the word bloom or you can comment the word bundle. Because these are individual, but they are also bundled. I put in a bundle today. I didn't realize I had forgotten to do that, so we've got our bundle going. So we're going to do these two today. I'm so excited. I love these. Love them so stinking much. Alright, so this is the girl. Okay, this is the boy. They're so stinking cute. He's got a little outfit. I'm just going to show you how it layers on here. There's a stand. He's got a little beak. He's holding a flower. Okay, it's got a little pocket. His little wing. Like his little arm, and then he's got his little feet. So stinking cute. Isn't it the cutest? And then this goes over the flower. Let's see. Let me switch it over here. There you go. And then she has this super sassy hat and an outfit as well. She's also holding a little flower. Okay, she's holding a flower. She's got a stand. She's got a little brim to her hat up here and a little wing piece. She's got a flower on her dress. She's got a bow on her hat. She also has a beak. These are simply adorable, right? Oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute. Well, we're doing these today. Hello, Lori. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Okay, so these are the two cuties, okay? If you are just now tuning in, these are wood kits that we cut on our laser machines, which you probably hear running in the background. We cut these, we ship these out. People craft them. I do tutorials showing you how to craft with our craft kits. And we actually have thousands and thousands and thousands of different designs of craft kits that we cut and ship out. Literally, it's what we do. We manufacture wood cutouts. So then I come over here and I craft with y'all. And this is what we're doing today, and I'm so excited. You found kits about several years ago, not on your shop any longer. I found photos, but wanted to see how to assemble. Anyone do the bunny and chick pair, roundish with tulip-shaped cracked shell maybe. So you're talking, hold on, Val. Hold on. I can, some things we have discontinued, but if you ever need help, it's best to email me and then I can help you. So let's go. It is the bunny chick pear, roundish with tulip shaped cracked shell, maybe. Bunny pear. So let's see. So you're talking about the little bunny and chick pear? Those are in the shop. They are item number CK0962. I can't show you my screen over here, but they are both in the shop. And the question was how to assemble them. If you go into the shop and you search CK0962, the picture will pop up and there's extra pictures in there too. So, but you can also send me an email and I will do my absolute very best to help you. But it's called the Little Bunny and Chick Pear. And they are still in the shop. It's item number 900. Just so you know, it's item number 962. That's how it is. It's CK is Craft Kit 0962. All right, we make up our own numbers around here. Let's go back over here. Alrighty, so welcome friends to my show. These are the colors that we're going to use today. Let me flip them all upside down. I will tell you which one that they are. And I'm super excited. Now, I do have a color from Nicole. These two are very close in color, but I like her deeper shade for the girl duck. So I think I'm going to use Nicole's paint, but we will see. That is it. That's it. Hello, Tara. Hello, Candace. What is up, everyone? Eliza's here. Tammy's here. Dana. These are simply adorable. Yes, I have 2 of those in your cart. Shelly, go switch it to the bundle. Switch it to the bundle. Pam, hello, everyone. What's up, Debbie? Charisse is here. Melissa, everybody. Let's see, Julie Alexander. And if you're watching on the YouTube, I have my Facebook friends over here on my iPad. So I've got YouTube people over here on my phone in the comments. I've got my camera over here on this side where I can see like how my camera view is. And then I've got my iPad over here. I have a situation, okay? So here's how we do this around here. If you're new, I do these tutorials. I show you how to do them, how I would do them. My hope is that either you learn something that you can apply to something else. You do not have to make a purchase with us. But these are a craft kit that we manufacture and we ship out, okay? So he comes by himself, she comes by herself, or you can get them as a bundle, okay? You can get them as a bundle, and they're $30 for the bundle, and that makes them $15 each, which I think is a very reasonable price for these. And yeah, so go grab them, or you can get them individually, okay? So moving forward, let's do this. You just got your t-shirt from the Whatnot sale and you love it. Well, be sure to leave us a review on our Whatnot. Tomorrow we're doing another Whatnot t-shirt sale. So you guys tune in. You can get really good deals. Aren't these cute, Christine? So don't forget, our Whatnots are booked all through the month of March. We have not booked out any or scheduled any for April, which I'm going to work on this weekend. Our t-shirts are restocked. There is one color that did not come, and it is the medium violet, and so we are going to have limited on that one, but everything else we have restocked all the different colors and sizes, and we have 4 new colors, but they won't be available till next week. So very excited, super duper excited. So this one we actually had in our Whatnot, and this is how it looks when you wear it. Super cute. And I paired it with this little like ruffly short sleeve little cover up thing. Super cute. I got this from Brooke from Refab when I went to her Refab Live when I was a presenter at her event. Yes, we'll do, as always, do reviews. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this, shall we? We're probably going to use paint. We're probably going to use brushes and sponges for this. Let me go over my colors with you. So I want to do my ducks yellow. I did not get the local pickup done yet. I was going to send you an email. And here's why. There is, in order for me to turn on local pickup, the buyer also has to do something on their end. So you have to go into your account and choose something, like a setting. So I'm glad you're here. Before I go do that, please go and check in your account. If you don't mind, do this for me. I just need to know how this is going to work before I go turning it on, because I don't know how it works. It said when I Googled it that if you do local pickup as an option, it has to be in the buyer's back end of their account. Something has to be toggled on for local pickup. Otherwise, so when someone offers local pickup, instead of it doing the shipping, it won't charge you for local pickup for the sellers who offer local pickup. So that's what it says to do. So go check that, and if you could send me an email and be like, okay, this is what it is, that would be really helpful. And so we have our show tomorrow. So if we can figure it out together, I haven't even figured it out yet, but I did research it today. So if you can tell me if it works for you, good to go. Good to go. And then I will turn that on, and then I'll know what to do. Because right now I don't know. You don't know what you don't know. All right, and then everyone, thank you for your patience while we're Tuesday will be our fourth Whatnot show. Yeah, it'll be our fourth show, and we're learning a lot. Very excited. And then Thursday is our Craft Kit Whatnot show. So be sure to tune in for that. All right, we're gonna do these simultaneously together. All right, let me go over my colors here. So let me switch back to this one so I can show you. I have two yellows. I have Golden Straw and Baby Duck. I also have some white here if I decide that I want to tone down the yellows for our ducks. So that's what I have here. I have two oranges for the beaks, which is Spiced Pumpkin and Burnt Orange. Okay. I have the two pinks for her. Where's my blue? Oh, my blue is sitting on the shelf over here. Let me go get it. Sorry, I left it sitting on the thing. So let me go back to this. Cactus flower, and this is Nicole's Carnation. I really like this. I also have this. It's gonna be one of these two, okay? Carnation or cactus flower, one of the two for her little outfit here. He's going to be wearing Deep Midnight Blue, because I'm gonna try to do him in like a little blue jean look. And then the green is Light Avocado, and then I have Light Mocha also for like an off-white color. And then I figured for their flowers, I would figure out what to do with their flowers as we get to the end, because I'm not sure if I want to do like a bright white daisy like a flower, or if I want to do like a colored flower. I'm thinking a bright white flower because I want to coordinate this with this one right here, which also has these white flowers, because I think that these would look super cute. So that's my plan, is to coordinate them to match this one, which I think is just so adorable. So that's my plan. So I'm thinking the bright white flowers. Okay, doke. So let's go ahead and get our duck bodies done, because I think that's going to help us visualize how our ducks are going to look. So I'm going to get my two yellows right here, and we're going to use that. And I'm going to also get some white. Love these ducks, Janet, right? So if you're on Facebook, you can comment the word bloom, and that will send you a message. with the spring collection. If you want to see the bundle, you can comment the word bundle, and Facebook will send you a message to our bundle collection. And if you are on the YouTube, everything is in the description. Comment responders don't work on YouTube. Well, at least not for me. I don't have that set up. All right. I've got yucky, snotty stuff hanging on in my golden straw. Look at that. So gross. So gross. But bloom is the key word for the spring collection. And these are in the spring collection. Yeah, comment bundle or bloom. So I have baby duck and golden straw. Alrighty. Super excited. We're going to start with the body of the ducks first and then their little wings. So we're going to do wings. I'm going to set my flowers aside, my pocket, my outfit, my feet, and my beak. Okay, so we can pretty much do whatever we want to this because everything else is going to cover this. Okay, with her, same thing here. I'm going to take all of her things off and focus on that. And then I'm putting both of their stands here. So we want to do our wings and our bodies. Now her hat we're not going to do because her hat here and here is going to show, and then the top. And then her legs down here, we don't really have to worry about that. We just need to worry about her little, her feathers, his feathers. They can't find what your auntie passed away from. Oh gosh, Claire, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. It's so hard to just not know what you don't know. All right, so I'm going to take a makeup sponge, okay? And we're going to go in with our base color first. So our base color is going to be baby duck. Okay, so I'm going to scoop this onto my little sponge. And if you've never done like an ombre with a sponge, it's really easy to do. We're going to do that to create some dimension, and we're going to use a golden straw for that. So we're going to start with him. We'll set her aside. We're going to start with him. And if you want to practice this on something, you can practice on anything you want to. So I'm just going to go through and paint every single thing. Okay, everything except for the little feet down here. If I get into the feet, we'll fix it. So we're going to do the whole duck, this baby duck yellow. The whole thing. And you might need a couple coats. You might need one coat. It's whatever you decide you want. I'm just going to start with one, and we're going to work from there. And we're going to do the little tail that's peeking out through his clothes. And then we're going to come right down here to this. And I'm getting a little into the feet, like the little leg area. It'll be okay. So one coat on him, good to go. Let's do her coat. Now, the hat is going to cover this, so if I get out of the lines here, it'll be okay. But right here, this hat is going to be a color. So we want to try and not be as messy. So I'm going to start with her down here. The only Afraid Not paint that I'm going to use is this one. I am currently using these two from DecoArt. So if you missed the beginning, I told you about the colors that I'm using at the very beginning of the video. I usually do that with every single video. So we're going to do her outfit, well, her feathers. Just like so. And then I'm going to come in to the top of her face. And I'm getting out of the lines just a little bit, but I have a plan on how I'm going to fix this, okay? So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Yeah, if you guys ever want to know about the colors, I usually say it. I usually do say it at the very, very, very beginning. And then at the end, I try to remember to tell everybody, okay, here's what we didn't use, here's what we did use. All right, and then she has her little feathers down here by her feet. Just like so. All right, so we're gonna let her dry, and we're gonna come back over to him. So he needs another coat for sure. All right, so we're gonna come back in with our baby duck. Scoop that up a little bit more. She is so cute, isn't she? Isn't she? All right, we're gonna come in here and do another coat. And I'm not doing it super perfect because I'm gonna come back over this around the edges to do the golden straw. April's cooking craft kits behind me. She's shrink wrapping. All right, we're gonna get this right down here. Okay, so he's got coat number 2. And let's go ahead and do our first coat on our wings here because I forgot about those. And do this one. Y'all, these are, if you're ever intimidated by like all the pieces and you're not really sure like what to do, start with the base. I usually try to start with the foundation, something that I can build off of, and so I want to build off the body and then just keep adding because I think it creates the visual, which is really helpful. Hello, Patty. Hello, everyone. All right, I'm gonna dry her so I can do her second coat. Get the little wings. All right, let's come back in and do her second coat. Now remember, there's pieces that cover some of this. So I'm just gonna come right through. And I'm being kind of messy with it, but it's all right. It's A-okay. And then her little feathers sticking out here. Okay, so she's got a second coat. Now we're going to do these little wings here, and then we're going to go on into our edges. So second coat. Hello Patty. Hello, welcome. All right, 2 coats on everything. Okay, so you want to do like a blurry kind of detailed edge. You could do the floating with the paintbrush that we practice, or you could also use like a makeup sponge. And so what I typically do is I will scoop up. Okay, so I will scoop up. Let me try and move this just a little bit. So I will scoop up just a little over here. Okay. Now I'm going to come into the golden straw. And so the best way to explain this is that you have loaded the top and then you kind of like load the reverse. So you have loaded the top of your sponge with the darker and the bottom of the sponge with the lighter. And I just work back and forth. So you see how you have the 2 different colors here? So I just work back and forth into the sponge I was currently using. Okay, I'm going to come back in with some of that darker golden straw. And all I'm doing is loading up the end, which is like the edge, with the golden straw. Okay. And sometimes the sponge has to like soak it up. So you can kind of see now how we've got a darker color and a lighter color. And what we're gonna get when we do that is like this ombre look along the edge, okay? And we're gonna take that around the edge of our duck. So we're going to come right along and just do just a really subtle, hello, Chandra? Chandra? Cute name, I love that. And we're just coming right along with that golden straw. And it's really subtle, it's not overwhelming, it's not too much. And so I'm just gonna come back and I'm going to load that back up again. Load up the bottom. And we're gonna go back at it just a little bit more. And then we're gonna do just along this little wing here. We're gonna go just along the edge of the tail. It's peeking through the back. Pizza is done. Well, if it were pizza, it would be done. All right, and then I'm just gonna lightly tap across the bottom of the little feathers here. Okay, so we'll let that dry. We'll come back to it. Now we've got our little wings here. So we want to do those. So again, I have the darker golden straw and the baby duck. So I have both on my sponge. So we're just gonna tap, tap, tap. Right through there. Just like so. All right, we're gonna come around the edge. Only applying it around the edge. So here's what this one looks like, and here's what this one looks like. So this is the difference in the two. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. Come around and around. So now both of these little wings are done. So we're gonna do her. Okay, so she's got that hat situation happening. Painted my finger. So she's got a little hat situation. So I'm just gonna come in to my golden straw, scoop that, come into the baby duck. And you can see on my plate here that I'm only putting the golden straw at the top and the baby duck across the bottom. So that way I can like fill this with paint. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. This time I'm not really gonna worry about where her hat is because I'm going to use my little pink pokey tool to clean that up a little bit. But I'm more or less wanting to focus on making sure that I get the edge. And then I'm also going to do this side. And then I'm going to do under, sorry, I gotta spin it back around. I'm gonna do under where her hat is, because it's gonna need to have a little bit of a shadow. So right along underneath there. And then we're gonna do her little arm over here. Just scoop it along the side. And then around her tail. Her little booty. And then right along the bottom. Just right along the bottom. Right there. And then I'm going to do just kind of like right there and right, I don't know if you guys can see that, right where her dress meets. See how it's a lot brighter? I just want to feather that in. Just a little. So if you don't know how to do it, now you do. All right, we're gonna do the same thing over here, because I forgot about this. Right where his little overalls meet. Let me grab some more, and then we will be done with this. So super cute. Okay. So now for me, this is where I'm going to stop on this, and I'm going to sand. I do want to do the edge of his face right here because I did miss this little spot right there. But I think I got everything else. I don't think I missed anything. Now we're going to sand, and we're going to blend it. Alright. So we've got the little arms. Okay. We did all the little things that we needed to do. Grab some water. Now we're going to come back to this. Okay. So arms are done. All the things are done. And we're going to work on the beaks. Oops. The beaks and the feet. Okay, so the beaks and the feet. Let's go ahead and grab those. Her feet. Her beak. Okay. His feet. And his beak. So, each one. Alright, I'm going to use spiced pumpkin and burnt orange. And we're going to do pretty much the same thing. This is about gone. It's almost empty. And then a little bit of the burnt orange. And we're gonna get another makeup sponge. Okay. So another makeup sponge, and we're gonna focus on these right here. Okay. Now, if you want to do dark, you can do dark. If you want to do light, you can do light. I'm gonna try to do I'm going to do everything with the spiced pumpkin first. So we're going to use that first. I'm going to go ahead and load that sponge up. And I'm going to come right in to our little beak. this beak. And then we're going to do our feet. I'm going to do my feet darker and my beak a little lighter. But the spiced pumpkin is my base, like the base color. Alright. There's something on my sponge. Gotta practice more? Yes. I always say, like, anytime you have an opportunity to do something, it is practice makes progress, for sure. Alright, so we've got our feet and our beaks. Now, I'm going to end up making a little bit of a mess, I foresee, with the legs here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take me a pokey tool, my pink little pokey tool from the dollar store. And I'm just going to come through and try to lift up any of that yellow. That's on the leg without disturbing the little feather part. Just come along. Okay, so scratch that up a little bit. Scratch this up. Sometimes it'll lift off if you are really abrasive with it. Because this part of the leg is going to show. Alright, let's get us a piece of sandpaper. And just go right up to that little edge. And clean it up. So rather than trying to be really precise with it, you can just clean it up when you're done. So, legs are ready. Let's get her legs ready. Okay. Because we're just going to do spiced pumpkin on the legs. We're going to do a little shading on the foot part. Okay. This tool does come in handy. Just a little more. Alright, she's got her legs prepped. He's got his legs prepped. Cleaned up, looking great. I will deal with her around here when we get to that part. Right now we're working on the legs, okay? So I'm going to take me not a sponge, a paintbrush, like a little skinny twiggy paintbrush. Find one. It's going to be this little zero, this little pointy zero. And I'm going to come into the little fold right up underneath the little feather. And we're just going to paint this in. Get a little bit closer in. Just come down, because our foot is going to cover the rest of that, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, let's come do the other side. I need to cut this. There's one little hair that's just like super long. This again, right up in around. Right. Okay, her legs are done. They are so super cute. Let's do his legs. So much fun. Get right up underneath there. There you go. His legs are ready. He is good to go just like her. Clean this brush. I don't want to damage my brush, so I'm going to clean it out really quick. All right. So, legs, good, 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 good. Now we are going to take our little sponge here that we've been using, and we're going to add a little bit of baby duck to it. Because we're going to do our beak. Our beaks are going to have a little bit of a lighter shade to them. So we're going to take to the top, and we're going to add a little baby duck. Just like so. Okay, we're going to do the same thing we were doing before. We're going to get us a little bit of that spiced pumpkin on the bottom. And all we want to do is do just a little. I'm going to do a little highlight on the top. And then we're going to do a little bit darker on the bottom. So we've got a little light on the top and a little dark on the bottom. We're going to do the same thing with the other one, so you can see the difference in the two, okay? So light, dark. So light and the dark. So let's blend that. Okay, let's do this beak. And then across the bottom. And there is our second little beak. So she gets the big one. No, he gets the big one. He gets the big one. She's going to get the little one. Now you see how there's a little highlight up above, and then she also has a highlight, and then there's a little bit of the dark. So if you're struggling with how to get like layered looks, look, we're using a makeup sponge. It's really easy to do. All right, now for the feet, here's the challenge, because I want to do a little bit darker under with the burnt orange on the under part of the feet. So let's see, this foot goes on here like so, that one goes on there, and so we're going to do just a little dark on the underside with our burnt orange. So what we have here now is our light and our dark. We're going to fix that. We're going to go right in to here. We're going to get to where this isn't as light, and we're going to come in to the dark. That's the burnt orange. And we're just going to come right along and load up this sponge so it has dark and then a lighter. Let me get a little bit more of that spiced. There we go. So now we're going to do right along here. Now the top of our foot might be a little bit lighter because it has a little highlight to it. let's take that down just a notch. I feel like that was a little bold. So we just want just a little bit. Try to hold it with my finger. Just a little bit. So all with the same sponge. That's still a little too much, so let's tone it down before it dries. It's trying to get away from me. Just got a little bit. You just got to play around with it. Get it to look the way that you want. I think I'm going to go all the way to the toes. I think I like that a little bit better. But better. Let's go a little further. There we go. I think that's good. So I think his feet look good. He's got some shading and some character. Let's do her. Okay, so we're gonna come in, grab us that, and dip into that orange there, the burnt orange, and repeat. With her. So her foot's gonna go like so. Just gotta know which way to go. Those feet are awesome, aren't they? Alright, so start at the top. Come around to the bottom. And just work on your little rotation. Whoops, wrong way. Her foot. Next foot. Hello, Linda. How are you? We are doing her little duck feet. So super cute. So, do we see how we have one sponge, two sponge, and we did our little duck bodies. We've done our beaks. We've done our little feet. Moving on. Okay. So, wing and a wing. They look so much like spring. They're just so much fun. All right. So, next, let's work on our little flower here, because I feel like I want to get my flower going. So I have paint all over my fingernails, by the way. So these are little score marks. If you don't like the darkness, you can just everyone wants the ducks you painted. That's a good sign. That's a great sign. Got paint on my fingers. And let's dust the little centers. Okay, there's my little center. Let's get him, because we're gonna do the little stems green. And I need to figure out what color I'm going to do my flowers. I think I want to do my flowers bright white with the yellow center. hello, Betsy. How are you on the YouTube? Hi there. Welcome. Seen a lot of people watching. Alright, so flower 1, flower 2. So flower for him, flower for her. We're going to use light avocado. Oh, my husband's still in the comments. I figured he probably is. I told him when I got done with this I was leaving for the day because I've pretty much done everything else I wanted to do. Used to watch me on Facebook. Oh, well, I'm still crafting on Facebook. But now I'm putting it on Facebook and to the YouTube for all the people who are no longer on Facebook. There's a lot of people that have that just don't use Facebook anymore. I'm still very much on Facebook. I also primarily, like, I watch things on YouTube. Like, I started watching the Corey Richins trial yesterday. I got through day 1 and part of day 2. I watched it, Emily Baker's feed, and the amount of times they talked about THC and gummies. You're going through your closet, purging a bunch. Yay, Karen, I'm so excited for you. So exciting. Get it gone, girl. Get it gone. All right, flower number 1. Okay, let's do flower number 2. Now tomorrow, either I'm doing the spring train or the, I think I want to do the window insert. Everybody really seems to like that one. These ducks are adorable. They are precious, aren't they? All right, so he's holding that one. Okay, so see how it's starting to come together? Oh, it's so cute. Y'all gotta grab this up. You're glad I'm on Facebook? I will always be on Facebook unless Facebook is like, you're fired. I will always be here. All right, let's see. Y'all, I need to get this paint off my fingers because it keeps sticking to my pieces. You missed a few minutes. I was running an errand. This is baby duck and golden straw. Oh gosh, the paint. I think over the weekend, this coming weekend, I think I'm going to soak off my nails and I'm going to give my nails a break. My nails are so thin. Y'all, do y'all remember when I got this at the CVS? It's turning my finger green. It was only $9. It was only $9. But still. Baby duck and golden straw. All right. I think for the most part, I got the orange off my hands. Okie doke. Okie dokie pokey. Let's put our green away. Now let's go into the outfits. And I think I'm going to do green stands, but I'm going to hold off on that. Let's do him first. Let's do him. And we're gonna do him deep midnight blue. Y'all, do you see my hand right here? I ruptured, like, tapping my, I think it's from my shaking my paint. Who's here? Who's here?
Is he Lolly?
Sawyer. Hello. Hello.
Hi. It's Lolly. Got him out of the car. I said, "You want to go see Lolly?" And he went, "A bop."
A bop.
The whole way in, I kept saying, "A Lolly," and he'd go, "A bop."
Sawyer is here not to see me. Just wanted to let you know. So, Sawyer.
April.
Sawyer. Sawyer.
Come on, come with me.
Sawyer. I'm trying to bribe him with something. What can I bribe him with? Hey, where's Bob? Bob's not here, babe. Bob's at home.
It's not the answer he's looking for. I got an idea.
Oh, Grandma?
He's trying to reach
Oh, the oven is hot.
the Candy.
Oh, and the oven is hot.
Come on.
She was just, shrink wrapping. Ooh. Look what I got. Oh, you want Mama to do it? You don't want Lolly? No Lolly?
Go get some candy from Lolly.
No Lolly? Do you see him? It's like he's terrified of me. What is wrong? Sawyer, I was just rescuing you. Hold on. I was just rescuing him from the dinosaur. It's sour. Do you want it? It's sour.
You eat? I don't have it. Lolly has the
I
candy.
have it. I have the candy. Come see. Come see, Sawyer. Sawyer. Even bribery isn't working.
So candy's not worth it now.
Sawyer, you want another piece?
You want some more candy?
Avery's at gymnastics.
You want some more candy? He's just standing around.
Sawyer. Oh, Sawyer.
No.
Do you want a paintbrush?
Come on. Come look.
Do you want a paintbrush?
He's not having it. I tried to grab his hand and he snatched it away from me.
Hey, Sawyer. Do you want a paintbrush?
Lolly's talking to you.
He's ignoring me. Did he eat the candy?
Yeah, he's chewing it still. He's looking at you through this spot. Trying to be nice.
Hey, Sawyer. Hey,
No, he's backing away.
Sawyer. So, Riley picked this dinosaur mask. And, I was talking to all the people. So Avery went with my husband and picked this dinosaur mask. And Avery had it on, and when you open the mouth, like you wear it on your head, it roars, and he is terrified of it. I was rescuing him from Avery and her dinosaur mask. And he could care less. He does not care for, like, he wants his mom. He is in love with my husband, loves him to death. Not I. And my feelings aren't really hurt. Because I feel like Riley was kind of that way. She had her, like, favorite people. Avery was always kind of my buddy. She just, like, she'd rather have me than anyone. Well, besides her mom. But, like, she loved to spend every waking second with me. Riley, she liked April a lot. And Sawyer just likes my husband. Loves him. Not me, though. Which is fine. I will adjust. He is a cutie, though. Your oldest niece is the same? Yeah, he wants his bop. Yeah, he loves bop. You should see the videos that Michelle sends. All day, he's like, he wants bop. He wants bop. All right, so this is Deep Midnight Blue. And we're going to do another coat. He's going to wear blue, she's going to wear pink, and I think they need to have white flowers. All right, let's do that one more time. So cute. I'm running out of paint on my little sponge. I think he's in there with April. He likes my mother-in-law too. He calls her grandma. All right, pocket. Pocket. Okey-doke. All right, that one is done. So we can lay this on here and see how it looks. Look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. Do you see what I mean? Like the painting and layering. Perfect. All right. So he's done. Let's do her little outfit and her hat. Okey-doke. So I'm thinking now that I'm looking, I think I'm going to do the carnation color. Oh, the two of them in the pool. Oh, he was walking around our house the other day saying, my pool, my pool, my pool. I was like, is it your pool though? Well, I don't know about that. I just don't know about that. All right, so this is darker than carnation, cactus flower, but if you don't have her paints, cactus flower with a little maybe red or something added to it, maybe, I don't know, but we're gonna go with this one. You have a great granddaughter born March 3rd, weighs 3 pounds 15 ounces, named Harper Renee. Oh, that is so sweet. So stinking sweet. All right, I'm coming in with another sponge here. Okay. And we're gonna do all of her. All of her. We're doing her hat the same color. We are going to use a paintbrush for her hat, though, where we got to clean that up. All right, do the brim. I'm doing her hat to match her dress. All right, let's take that off of there. Let's flip this around. Do this part of her hat. Okay, now let's get our little pink pokey tool and come through. I mean, you could have just painted this and done a little bit better job than I did, but for the sake of what we're doing here, I wanted to focus more along the face and worry about the hat later. He still doesn't want me? Oh, she might have left already. It was probably April. Literally all I'm doing is just cleaning this up. And then we'll use a paintbrush. Paint right along our little hat there. So see how I just cleaned it up. It's really messy on this side. I don't think they've left yet. It's not so bad on this side. It's a little worse over there. All right, let's grab that paintbrush. All right. Sawyer! He's just not having it.
No. Well, he keeps trying to go into places he cannot go.
Uh-oh.
He wanted to go behind the pallets.
Oh, behind the pallets? Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. How cute. All right, let's finish painting this. Now we can use our markers to shade this to give it some dimension. If we decide we want to do that. But for right now, we're just going to go right up to these little edges. We have pallets in the front of the warehouse where our boxes and stuff are, and he's in there trying to get behind them. Hat is done, and then this little piece will go over the top, which we need to do a second coat, so let's do that next. Okay, let's do our little hat here. And then let's do her brim. And then her dress. So cute. All right, let's dry the hat so I can see if we need a second coat. such cuties. Alright, I think I can just come in just a little. I did quite a heavy coat on this. I think that'll be all right. Okie doke. Let's lay her little stuff on here and her hat on there. She is looking adorable. Of course, as always, I use too much paint. Her bow, I think I'm gonna do a white bow. She's gonna have little white accents. All right, now let's dry this. They are so cute, right? So she's good. He's dry enough to where I can put the little pocket over the blue now. Okay, so we'll put his little arm on here. He's holding that flower too. So he's holding a flower. And it just rotates kind of like that. He's also got the little wing. Okay. So we need to do our flowers, we need to do the bow, we need to do her flower, and then we need to do the bottom parts that and the stands, okay? And then we just need to sand and do the distressing and all the things that we want, you know, our little ducks to have. So I think what I'm gonna do, so cute, thank you. I think what we're going to do is with our yellow sponge, I'm going to go ahead and just go in with the golden straw, which is a darker yellow, and I'm going to go ahead and do the center of our flower with the golden straw. And then let's do hers. And we'll do their flowers white. Okay. Do the flowers white. So that's what that is for. And we're going to use a paintbrush for that. Clean out my brush. So this is just a flat brush. It's a number 10 shader. And I'm just going to go into the white. It'd be cute with a little flowered napkin. That would be a cute idea. That would be a cute idea. I thought about adding polka dots to her. Goodness. I don't know if I'm going to do a second coat or not. I really kind of like the way that this single coat looks. I think that looks pretty good. So let's do hers. And then all we got to do is just do the faces, which you got to add our cheeks and a little sanding. So precious. So y'all don't forget, if you just joined this, these are individually offered. It's the girl and boy duck, but I thought that I had added the bundle, but I didn't, so I added the bundle today in case you wanted to get the pair of these. There is a pair option. Hey, April.
Yeah.
When I get done with these, I'm leaving.
Okay.
I was just telling you. I'm almost done. So she's got her little... Look at that! Just pop! And I think I'm going to do her bow also white. I'm going to do her flower on her dress, also white. I hear Sawyer. And of course, you know I'm going to end up doing stitches, just so you know. All right. The stands. Okay, we're gonna do our stands green. All right, we're gonna do this little part right here, also green. This is just the way that the designer did these. This is how their stands are. You could do little Spanish moss. You could do whatever you want to. Green. So we're gonna do light avocado, same color as our little flower stems. I'm going to just grab a sponge and we're going to come in and do this. You could do whatever color stand you want. Yeah, I try to pair things that look good together. Well, and I show people, like, I'm gonna coordinate this with this and how it looks, and try to show pictures to inspire people. Not everybody likes my colors though, so that's another thing. Some people are like, I just don't like blue. And so they just change the blue for whatever they do like. I like the blue. The blue is great. For me. Alright, second coat on this. And if you have kids, like kids or grandkids, you got a boy, let the little boy do his duck. You got girls, let the little girls do their ducks. And then you can put all their ducks in a row. It would just be so fun. Put them on your little mantle. Let's go ahead and paint these. here. I am trying to do 2 coats of things. Alright, both the stands are completed. Let's come back in here. Let's do our second coat on that. Second coat on her. And then we're gonna sand. We gotta do the center of her flower with the yellow. We gotta do their eyes, their faces, all the things. Alrighty, so stands are done. Stand, stand, foot and foot, and foot here, and a foot here. All right, let me grab, I'm gonna grab a new piece of sandpaper because I feel like I'm gonna need it. And I'm gonna get this ready to start distressing. But I think we need a new piece of sandpaper. Possibly. Janet, we don't manage your subscription. If you are getting 3, then you need to go into your account and adjust the quantity. Adjust the quantity in your account. So if you go to your account and here, I'll show you. So let's go to, whoops, I can't even spell. It's there. It's just hiding. If you go to your profile right there, so see your little profile person. You click on that, log in. Right here it says subscriptions, and you can manage all of your stuff right in your account there. We have entirely too many people to individually manage people's accounts. So sorry. I don't mean that in an ugly way, but I'm like, it was a lot different, and now it's just not. So yeah, if you just go right there, you can manage it. Alrighty, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to lightly sand with this first. Now this one has been really worn down. It is also 120 grit, so 120. This one's a little more abrasive. This is an 80 that's kind of really worn down. And so I want some things scratchy. I want some things not so scratchy. I'm going to probably use my alcohol markers to do some shading. And we're going to finish out our little duck. So we still have to do the little eyebrows and the eyes and her eyes and all the little bits. But we're going to sand and distress and make it come to life, okay? So that's my plan right now. So I'm going to start with this little wing here. I'm just going to go around the edges. And then you can also sand wherever you did that little, the little color, like the border edge, and you can blur that a little bit. So I'm going to sand the center of my flower. We're going to sand this flower. be careful because it could break there. So just be really gentle. Okay, we're going to sand our flower stem. Now we can take this, okay, and we can go ahead and glue this on here if we want to. Just like that. So that's part of his wing. Let me find my glue. So we're just going to line that up. Now I can take my alcohol marker, my little gray, okay, so you can take this and you can come through. That one's probably a little too dark, so let's do a little bit lighter. If you ever do too dark, I think I picked up the wrong marker. We actually want this one. Just come back over it with some paint. So just go over it a little bit, let it dry. And start again. So we just want to give our little flower a little personality. And then just distress it, however you want it to look. I want mine to look a little aged. All right, we're gonna take and glue on this center to our flower. Where does it go? Pretty sure it goes like that. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I don't want to lay on the floor and roll cards anymore. Come on, Sylvia.
Give me 5.
Come say bye-bye.
Come give me a hug. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye, buddy. See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, he is running out the door.
Everywhere. He runs everywhere.
Hey, he gave me a hug. He came running and gave me a hug, so that's a bonus. That's a bonus. Whoops. I don't know that I've got that on perfectly, but so our little flower's got a little bit of personality. So we have this flower, and then we have this flower. So this flower has a little bit of character. All right, so we got his flower. Let's do his feet. Just a little. Basically, this is the last step. If you don't want to distress and you just want to leave it, you don't have to do this part. I just love this part because I think it just makes it all come together. Oh, you think I've been the best? I don't think I'm the best. I've seen a lot of great crafty people. I just think that I like to take the time to teach people. Most important thing is, if I want people to be able to know how to use what we offer, I want to be able to give them all the things so that they can. All right, so we're gonna sand our little pocket here. But that is very sweet. That's very sweet of you. If you do too much, you can always add paint back. So here's our little pocket. Okay, so pocket. And then a little outfit. So we're going to take this one that's a little scratchy. It's that 120 that I haven't really done much with, okay? And I'm going to take my pink pokey tool. What did I do with it? Here it is. And I'm going to come around the little score lines here. So we got where they meet onto the outfit, and then we've got the little cuff here. So the little pocket, the little, so now he looks like he might be wearing some blue jean shorts, like some overalls. Come into that little spot right there. All right, let's sand body. Alright, so let's use this one. Now all I'm going to do is just sand. I'm not trying to make it look really distressed. I gotta decide how I want to do the eyes. Let's see. Hang on. I'm gonna figure out how I want to do the little eyes here. I'm not frozen. Give me just a second. Let me grab my markers really quick. Okay, there's not really a yellow. I was trying to think of doing like a deeper yellow here, but I'm not really finding, like this is kind of deeper, but it's not going to really add any pigmentation. I'd have to do like a darker color. So maybe let's try a brown. Let's try a brown. Instead of like a black. He has eyebrows, she doesn't have eyebrows. I was thinking of just something different. Just give him some brown, like some brown eyebrows. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I need some cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna get my whites, my jelly pen. I'm gonna see how white eyes look, or we could do blue. I'm gonna do white. Let's let that dry. I'm gonna give it a border. I haven't used them yet. This box is open. It's just easy to get to. Well, hello, Rhonda. Welcome. All right, so I probably should have done that after I did the blush. Let me grab my blush. Pour some pink cheeks. let's do black and then little. Let's do black in here. I don't think I sanded that. I'm not going to sand it because I'm not going to sand it because I know this ink will bleed and blur and everything else. But what I am going to do is take a brown and run it through this line here. Okay. And then, okay, so we got our little beak. Okay, let's do our eyes. Now this is where I got to try to have a steady hand. Okay, I don't know how much of a steady hand I'm going to have, so his eyes are going to probably be jagged. Y'all, I don't know if I love it. Then I'm going to find a blue. Let's do... Let's do a blue eye. I'm making this up as I go. Little blue eyes. Okay, let's dry that. Put our beak on. See how he's coming together. Oh, he looks cute. Let's do it. Let's do little black centers for the eyes. They don't look even. And then let's do little white twinkles on the blue. And then let's do him three little eyelashes. I mean, they're subtle little eyelashes. Subtle. So cute. I think he needs more blush, though. Let's do a little bit more. Like a little bit more. He would be cute with glasses, but the design didn't come with glasses, and I didn't really even think about it. But yes, that would be super cute. Super cute with glasses. All right, so now that we've got this going on, okay, I think what I'm gonna do is glue on the little beak. I'm gonna glue it on. We're gonna finish him up. April.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
gosh, it's so adorable. Okay. Okie doke, okie doke, okie doke. All right, now for the little outfit. We're gonna do little stitches along the bottom. And then we're gonna do little stitches need a little button. Let's just do a little circle. All right, let's do little stitches. All right, let's try it. Ain't it just the cutest? All right, let's glue on our pocket. Renee, girl, aren't they so cute? Everyone says hello, April.
Hello.
She says hello. All right, let's put on our little outfit here. Let's line it all up. Gotta get it all coming together. I'm not doing a very good job of lining this up. Come on a little further. Come on down just a smidge. I think that's pretty good. All right, now let's put on our little wing. Oh my goodness, and our little flower. O-M stinking G. Little foot, little foot. Let's figure out which stand does it go in. Does it go in this one? Or, whoops, I just stuck my finger in the glue. Imagine that. Oh, it doesn't matter either way. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna do this, goes over here. Okay. And this one's gonna go on this side. It really doesn't matter which one they go in. It fits both. So let's go ahead and sand down our stand. Okay, so he goes in his stand. Okay. We'll put him together here in a second. Oh, it's like a little ladybug. Oh, it's a little ladybug. Okay, well, the ladybug has been sent to the floor. All right, let's do her. So he's done. He's all finished. Now he needs his little friend. Alright. So let's go ahead and do all the little details with her. Get her feet. What time is it? 6:30? That's not too bad. I figured I was going to be here for a little bit to do both of these. Y'all, the time change I'm very happy with, but I'm not happy with because I was up super early this morning. Oh, with a ball cap, he would. He would. I did not make this design, so I did not do this. This is not mine. I did add some layers, but I didn't make it. Let's do her flower. Just sanding my flower to make it look the way I want it to look. Alright, let's see how this rotation fits on here. I think it goes like that. I honestly don't know for sure, but that's the way it's gonna go, just like so. All right, let's do her little outfit. I am very messy, I will say that. I wish I had some white wax, because I'd white wax this. That'd be cute too. Alright, we're going to take our pink pokey tool. And the same thing for her. Where her little straps are. Yes, the white and gray. I have some at my house in my crafty shed. I just have to go get it. It's probably expired. I've had it for probably 12 years. I got it when I used to carry DIY paint. It's definitely probably expired. All right, let's see. So let's do our little, we're going to do her with the stitches too. Just like with him. Because they're a matching pair. They shop at the same place. When my kids were little, I used to always get their stuff at Kohl's. Kohl's was like the best place to go. I don't really shop at Kohl's anymore, but I used to shop at Kohl's. She needs buttons. Let's do buttons. For her as well. All right, so let's go ahead and add her little wing to her flower. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I was at my desk for quite some time today working on some stuff, and normally I don't get to the emails until later in the day, but if I can, I try. Alrighty, so she's gonna get a little flower in the middle. So let's get some yellow paint and let's do a little dot of paint. I'm not gonna open my dot tools. I'm just gonna use a paintbrush to dot her center of her flower. And then we'll dry it. Yeah, if you guys want to check out these kits, you can comment the word bundle or you can comment the word bloom. If you're on YouTube, the information is in the description. If you're on Facebook, the keyword responders work for you, but not for the Facebook people or the YouTube people. So there's a bundle with both of these, and then these are individually available as well. Don't know which way they go. Oh, it goes like that. There we go. Got it. All right, and we're gonna glue our flower. feel so dehydrated. It's probably because I sat outside all day yesterday. Alright, dress is done. I'm going to go ahead and do... I'm not going to sand her beak because I didn't on him. So let me just do the little openings in here. I use the brown to go through the little line. Alright, let me move that out the way. Let me sand her bow. Just did her bow like that. Alright, let's do the brim of her hat. Again, sanding is optional. I just like it. You got the dark wax, didn't you show? A clear or white? It's clear. It's clear. I have the clear, I don't have the white. It looks white, but it's clear. It's not white. It just looks that way. Got the feet, I got that, that's done, that's done, that's done. Let's do her body. We're coming to the end. I've got pink on my sandpaper, so I'm not going to do the face with this. Oh, she does have eyebrows. Huh. Look at that. Y'all, she's got eyebrows. I completely missed that part. She's going to have the same eyebrows as him. Cheeks. Let's do the cheeks. cute. Cute, cute, cute. Alright, so we need to do the eyes. And it's just a Jelly Roll white pen. All right, he's got blue. I gave him blue eyes. We're gonna give her blue eyes. They can just both have blue eyes, but we do need to try to dry her eyes. So there are little eyelashes. That I can barely see. This eye over here is not looking as good as the other one. It's not good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's give her blue eyes too. I'm making her eyes a little bit bigger. He's got little tiny eyes. She's got a little bit bigger eyes. Let's do the centers. Sweet. All right, let's put the beak on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. All right, she's got her cheeks. She got her eyeballs. She's looking like a little duck now. mean, look how cute she is. She's too stinking cute. OMG, OMG. All right, let's glue on her little outfit. You cannot tell me this is not the absolute cutest little duck. Now, if I can just get it situated on here right. Follow the little lines. Okay, got it. Look. I mean, stop. We gotta add her feet still, but oh my gosh. Y'all. Whether you get her or him or both, they are just so cute. Absolutely the cutest. And look at all the little shading we did. That's just giving it all the cute little details. Gotta just use a little bit of patience. I mean, look at how fun. All right, we are gonna put them in the stand. Thank you, you guys. I'm glad you like them. If you wanna grab these are individually available. They're also offered as a bundle. They're in my shop. If you comment the word bloom, comment bloom. I'm not going to do stitches around the stand. I'm just going to do it around there on the clothes. But if you comment the word bloom, that is the keyword for spring, the spring collection. If you comment the word fresh, that's the keyword to the newest collection. And if you comment the word bundle, that is our bundle collection. If you're on YouTube, I put the links in the description. If you're on Facebook, you know, you can do the keyword responders, okay? So Bloom is the spring collection. Fresh is the newest collection, like all of our newest kits. And then Bundle is the bundle collection. And then you need to just check your messenger. What do you think? Did dots, pink dots in the middle of the bow would look like? I think the bow, for me personally, I like that the bow is just really simple, kind of the way the flower is. Just saying for myself. I'm gonna glue these into the stand so that they don't fall out anymore. So we've got spring, Easter, we've got our newest collection, we've got all the little things. So I'm gonna let her dry over there while I add him. You ordered the two? Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, he's leaning back. Let me flip him around. There, that's better. So much better. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Huh?
April.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
You gotta come around here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Hold on.
Yeah, they're adorable.
They are so freaking cute.
Their eyes are so blue.
I did blue eyes instead of like the black eyes like I normally do.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Oh my gosh.
The color of her hat and dress is so pretty.
I just can't even stand it. Let me put this over here. Let me throw all my stuff away. I'm going to take a picture so I can show you guys a picture since I can't move my cameras.
Oh, you're still alive?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were. Good thing I didn't use my potty mouth.
Your potty mouth.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, Zach used his potty mouth the other day. And I
Oh,
was
did
like,
he?
oh, he did.
How long have these been sitting here?
Huh?
Oh. Did Sawyer bring these over here?
Yeah. Yeah, Sawyer did.
I'll glad we eat them.
All right, y'all. Let me take a picture. Oh, gosh. They are too stinking cute. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see this, but oh my goodness. Sorry, as soon as I have there's a glare. I feel like it's not focusing. Hang on.
Yeah, there's a glare.
See, it wants to autofocus. I hate this camera. It wants to autofocus. But anyways, I'm going to share this I'll share this picture so you guys can see it. But this is what I was telling you. We did this one. And then I was like, these little guys just need to go. They're just meant to be. So super cute. I love it. I love it. These two would also go really cute. Let me show the other thing it will go really cute with. Let me show you the little birdhouse. Okay, little birdhouse. I'm just gonna lay these down because my camera is like fixed overhead. Little birdhouse. The flowers aren't the same, but you could coordinate your flowers to go. All right, let me see. Then you could do like, do you see our little drawer we did? You could do your little drawer. And you could change it out. And there's so many things. Okay. First of all, I can't even stand how cute these are. I mean, look how cute he is. He's just adorable. I'm trying to get the light right because it's so bright. Here's her. Look how cute she is. She's adorable too. So I'm going to take a picture and I will show you guys how these turned out. I just love it. So again, if you're on the YouTube, you can check the description. If you're on the Facebook, you can comment the word bundle if you want to see these and they come together in a bundle. Or you can get them individually, and they are in the spring collection and they're also in the newest collection. So all of our new kits this year are all still in the newest collection, and then these are also in the spring collection. So just think about that. And yeah, so tomorrow I'll be back to craft with you guys. I have this insert right here with the little barn, with the little hens with the glasses. Super cute. This is an insert that goes with the window, the big arch window or the big window base. It's interchangeable. Very cute. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And we're going to do it early in the day because we have our Whatnot show tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So t-shirts are tomorrow at 6 p.m. on Whatnot. If you have not heard all about the Whatnot, we have been doing all of our t-shirts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And everybody is really loving it. So everyone has, I mean, almost everyone has sent me a message of some sort. Are you going to get new, are you going to restock shirts? Are you going to get new stuff? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do it again? When's the next show? Lots and lots and lots and lots of messages. And so like, we're going to keep doing t-shirts. We're going to keep doing t-shirts on Whatnot for however long we do them. We are not putting them back in our shop, so they won't be available for you to shop them in our shop. We've already removed them, so there's no going back. We've already removed them. So it's easier to put up a quick listing on Whatnot and move them through and just keep doing this than it is to take every single thing that we took out and put it all right back. Like, I just have no desire to do that right now. So, if you want to shop with us on Whatnot, you can comment the word shop or show. Comment the word show, and Facebook will send you a message to our Whatnot. If you are on YouTube and you're like, okay, tell me more. There is a link in the description of this video. We will send out a broadcast. We will send out an email. I will make 2 posts. I will put it in the stories. I will send all the things to you. And if you're new and just heard about it, we have all the shows scheduled for March, and there's so many transfers y'all have not even seen. There's stuff that didn't make it. There's stuff that if you only knew how many transfers we have. So in order for the transfers to go with the shirts, we did reorder shirts. So I just wanted to tell y'all. We were out of a lot of sizes. So comment the word show. Show is the keyword. You can also comment Whatnot and bookmark the shows. Bookmark the shows. We're going to talk about it again tomorrow. We will craft tomorrow. We will do all the things tomorrow. I'm going to go home because it's been a really long day and it's 7 o'clock and I'm ready to get out of here. So y'all enjoy your day. I will be back on tomorrow to craft with you. Thursday is our craft kit Whatnot show. And Tuesday is our t-shirt show. So if you want to be a part of that, come join us. And again, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great